Hello, hello. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Say hi, guys, when you get here. I see a few of you already said hello. Hey, Libby. Always great to see you. We don't have a life, do we, Libby? Great to see Coach Libby. Adelie is in the house. Oh, you know what? I forgot to get my cell phone. I like to monitor. Well, maybe I could do it here. Let me see. Let's see here. Is it showing up live here? Hang on, guys. I left my cell phone in the other room. I may have to run and go get it. I like to oh, there we go. I can see it on the chat. Let me just mute that a little bit. All right. Yep. I see Kimberly. Hey, Kim. Good to see you. And let's see who else is in here. It's a fun topic. So I'm going to cover some things tonight that everybody needs to hear. Couple of things before I get started and give more people time to jump in, because I just sent out the text. And again, say hello in the chat when you get here. Just let us know that you're here. Hey, Sarah, great to see you. Julia is in the house. Great to see you. There's a couple of other Facebook users that are not showing up their username on my StreamYard. You can go to streamyard.com/Facebook to give StreamYard permission to show your Facebook profile. But I'm also kind of monitoring over here on Facebook, so I'm flipping back and forth. Let's see here. Where'd my Facebook page go? So anyway, type in the chat when you get here and just say hello so I know you're there. And there it is. Okay. Hey, Kayla, great to see you, dear. So a couple of things. Please don't wait too late to register for CBF Live in April. The price will be going up, and it goes up every single month that you procrastinate. So, the people that delay always pay more. Go to cbflive.com if you have not registered yet. Look, come April, you are going to be so ready to get things back to normal. Trust me, we're all going to be ready for some normalcy. And CBF Live this year, we're going to be talking about growing fast in the new normal. And there's no reason to wait for the old normal to return, because it's not coming back. I've been through many crises over the years in my business. And the first few that I went through, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have a conference, a cleaning business conference. I didn't have anybody in my life to help me navigate those crises. So my crises were not turned into an opportunity. In fact, I almost lost my business a couple of times, not because the crisis was so intense, but because I didn't know how to pivot. I did not know how to change my business, and I did not know how to function in the new normal. And I saw other cleaning businesses go out of business, and there will be cleaning businesses that never recover, never reopen. Why? Because they don't know how to operate in the new normal. And we're going to show you how to pivot like a buffalo. So get registered, Cleaning Business Fundamentals. CBF Live. And all you have to do is go to cbflive.com. Go get registered tonight. There's just something about making the decision. Hey, I'm coming. I'm going to be there no matter what it takes. Once you make that decision, it is so freeing. And then you begin to make plans, and you get everything lined up so that you can be with us. So attend CBF Live. And where is my little banner? I forgot to pop it up. I was going to do that. Let me put it up there. CBF Live. Register right now. There it is. Register for CBF Live. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the webinar that's coming up. December 17th. It's a 3-part webinar. And if you haven't already seen the announcement already, trust me, you're going to love this. Because of the pandemic, because we're living in a post-pandemic world, because so many businesses are struggling, I decided to do this webinar for about 90% off of what I would normally charge for a 3-part series. So we're going to cover 3 great topics, and I'll tell you a little bit about where to go register for that, but that's coming up December 17th. It's a 3-part series. And in fact, let's see here. It's called Succeeding on First-Time Cleans. And so tonight's topic, and let me give you the link really quick while I'm thinking of it, because otherwise I will forget. Let's see here. Audrey sent me a link. Super simple. Let me just type it into the comments. And so succeeding on first-time cleans, it's actually one of the hardest things we do, guys, because first-time cleans can be so unpredictable, right? You've never been in that home before. You don't know what the expectations are of the customer. And if you sell things over the phone like we do, you don't always know what the condition is of the home when you sell it, especially if you don't go out and do in-home estimates. So they can be so unpredictable. So I want to talk to you tonight about what happens when you bomb the first-time clean, because sometimes we don't realize that the domino effect can be quite serious on your business. So I wrote down 5 things that happen. And if you don't nail the first-time clean, because sometimes we think, oh, well, I lost $100 on that job. That's not really all we lose. We just think, or, oh, I had to give them a full refund. I lost $250 or $300 on that job. And we think that's all we lost, but that's not all we lose when we bomb a first-time clean. So what happens when you bomb that first-time clean? First of all, and this is the most important thing. This is number 1 consequences of bombing the first-time clean. You're not going to win their repeat business. When you bomb the first-time clean, when you do not succeed, when you fail, even if you recover, if you fail on the first-time clean, and when I say recover, that means, you satisfy the customer because you gave them some of their money back, or you finally satisfy the customer because you sent your staff back and they re-clean certain areas. You really never get a second chance to make a first impression. And that is the first impression that you made. And in all likelihood, the number 1 consequence of bombing the first-time clean is you lose their repeat business. So if that first-time clean goes south, that client who possibly would have hired you for weekly or biweekly service is going elsewhere. Even if you recovered, even if you made amends and everything, they're like, okay, thanks. I'll call you when I need you. Thanks for making things right. They don't call you when they need you. They try somebody else. So the cost of bombing a first-time clean is the permanent loss of the opportunity to win their business on a weekly or a biweekly or even a monthly basis. The average repeat customer will spend at least $3,200 a year with your company, at least. Now, some clients sign up for weekly and they'll spend $4,500, $5,000 a year. But when you factor in the times people skip and the average client with our repeat base between monthly, biweekly, and weekly, the average client's going to spend around $3,200 or a little more, maybe $3,200 to $3,600. You just lost a $3,200 sale per year. What if that client would have been with you for the next 5 years? That's over $15,000 in lost business because you bombed the first-time clean. That's a huge cost to bombing on first-time cleans. But there's a domino effect. That's not the only thing you lost, is the repeat business. And people don't calculate their lost opportunity cost, right? That's an opportunity that's lost. They don't calculate that. $3,200 a year for how many years? That person probably would have signed up with you if you have just nailed it. All right, at least 50% of the time, right? Maybe half of the people just use you one time. That's fine. But the other half of the people that use you for the first time, if you nail it, the other half of the people are like, hey, I'd like for you to come every 2 weeks, right? So number 2 consequence of bombing the first-time clean is you'll lose the referral if that first-time clean came from a realtor. And a lot of realtors refer highly reputable cleaning services that have good online reviews. They know they're insured and bonded, and they don't necessarily want to refer that independent that cleans their own home. A lot of the realtors will only refer to their customers a professional service. They might use their own independent, but they're going to refer a professional service. Why? Because they don't want to cause problems with their client who's moving in or moving out. And so you lose the permanent referral business when a realtor finds out that you bombed that first time clean. Maybe it's somebody moving into the area from another area. The realtor sold them the house. They referred you. Oh, go hire Buckets and Bows Maid Service. They do great work. And then you bomb. I mean, I've done it. My company's bombed many a times. It's so painful. You lose the referral business from the realtor. How many tens of thousands of dollars will you lose if the realtor doesn't have confidence that when they send you business, you're going to take care of it, that you're going to nail it on the first time, not just recover from bombing, but you're going to nail it. They're not going to refer you. You're going to lose tens of thousands of dollars in referral business from realtors or from neighbors and friends and customers. If a customer refers you to their friend or their neighbor and you bomb, that customer is not referring you again. Now, maybe you do just fine at their house and they keep using you, but they're like, I'm not going to tell my friends about them, right? So you lose the referral business. That's costly. It's a costly mistake. And then number 3, you just flat out lose money. When we bomb the first time clean, we bomb for a reason. It goes south for a reason. Maybe we underbid the job. The person kind of pressured us over the phone. Oh, it's not bad. I can't really afford that. And we let them talk us down on price or talk us down on the service profile that we sell them. And we end up charging them $200 or $250, and it should have been a $500 clean. We lost money. Not only did we bomb and maybe lose the referral and lose the repeat business, but we lost money. We left money on the table. We charged them $200. We should have charged them $400. We charged them $250. We should have charged them $500. We literally lost money when we bombed. Or we charged what we should have, but we bombed that first time clean. We did a bad job. We lost faith, or we did a poor job of communicating what the expectations of the job were, and then the customer demands a refund. You're going to lose money. It's like, well, I paid you $500. I want half back. What are you going to do? You're going to tell them no? I mean, that's not smart. Now you make somebody mad, furious, and there's nothing worse than a furious homeowner because they want to get even and they want to get revenge. So you're going to lose money one way or the other when you bomb that first time clean. And then besides losing money, number 4, you frustrate your staff. When we bomb the first time clean, everybody's miserable. Your team is frustrated. They just got chewed out by the homeowner or the realtor. The team leader is frustrated because you're blaming her for not checking the work or not catching the mistakes. The teammates who are participating on the job are frustrated because they have to go back and re-clean on their own time, or they're just frustrated. Even if you pay them to go back, they're just frustrated because now they have to go back, drive across town and spend 30 minutes on this, right? It frustrates your team. You lose faith with your team. And you'll even have some of your best employees say, I don't want to do first time cleans, or I don't want to do move out cleans. Why? Because you frustrate them. There's lost money right there. Lost relationship, unnecessary frustrations, gray hair that you did not need to grow because of it. And then the last one, this one's very expensive. This one's very costly. When we bomb the job, in all likelihood, we're going to drop a score online. You might have a 4.5-star rating or a 4.8-star rating. You bomb that job and that customer wants to go to Google reviews and get even. Even if you gave their money back, they're like, these people were terrible. I'm going to give them a 1-star review. I am so unhappy. You know, dropping your score from like a 4.5 point, especially if you don't have enough reviews to recover from one bad review, dropping a score down to 4 or 3.5 can lose you future opportunities. Somebody sees that 1-star review and this person is listing out, oh, they showed up late and they did a terrible job and they scratched my floor and they didn't sweep out the garage and my shower still has mold, and they're listing all your mistakes, whether they're true or exaggerated or if they're actually accurate. They're listing all your mistakes for everybody to see on your online reviews. And now it's going to take you 10 good reviews to bury that 1-star review. It is expensive to bomb first-time cleans. And you know what? There's no, it's not a benefit to say, well, I'm just not going to do first-time cleans. Well, how do you grow your business if you don't do first-time cleans? How do you give your staff more work when they've lost a customer? You have to be able to take on first-time cleans or you can't grow. And you should be able to make money on every first-time clean. You should be able to nail most of those first-time cleans. And if you struggle to just absolutely nail it, to crush it, to wow the customer on that very first visit, you are going to lose the repeat business. You are going to lose the referral. Anybody who referred you is going to think twice about referring your company because they got an earful from their friend or from their client. You are going to lose money on that job, and you're going to frustrate your team, and you're going to lose a score on your reputation, online reputation, whether it was through Yelp or Facebook reviews or Google reviews. You lose a lot when you don't nail that first-time clean. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. You only get one chance to make a first impression. So this is why I am doing the 3-part webinar series called Succeeding on First-Time Cleans. I've never done a standalone webinar series on these 3 topics. I mean, they're integrated in our Cleaning Business Fundamentals program, where I have a lot more time to go super deep and really break it down. But I've never just carved out these 3 topics to cover for people. And I've created a crazy low registration because I don't want anybody to miss this opportunity to improve their first-time clean success ratio. I don't want you to miss this chance. So the registration is crazy. I mean, this should be $97 per webinar is what it should be. And I'm doing all 3 webinars for $27. What is that, like 90% discount? Literally, back in the day, if somebody would have taught me these 3 topics instead of me having to figure it out through trial and error and lost money and lost reputation and frustrated employees, and it was before online reviews, thank goodness, back in the day. If I could have paid $300 for these 3 topics, I would have paid $300 or double $300, but I'm not. It's like a 90% discount because I'm letting you register for $27. And I'm telling you, each one of these topics are worth $97 alone, $100 alone. So here's the 3 topics we're going to cover in our 3-part webinar series, Succeeding on First-Time Cleans. First of all, we're going to talk about the team leader task and duties training. What do you need to teach your team leader, right? Most people are like, hey, 3 of you, go clean that house. Nobody's in charge. Nobody's a team leader. Well, what are the tasks and the duties of the team leader? Some of you are going, I don't know. What are they? Well, you're going to find out. You're going to love it. And I'm going to give you the same training that I gave my staff at Buckets and Bows Maid Service recently around the training of the team leader, the tasks and duties, team leader task and duties training. And then the second topic is the first-time clean success roadmap. There is a success roadmap you can follow on first-time cleans. If you don't have a success roadmap, then it's probably hit and miss on whether or not you succeed. Or you have to like break your neck and lose money to succeed on first-time cleans. So I'm going to share with you my first-time clean success roadmap. And then lastly, move in, move out success roadmap on move in, move out cleans. There is a success roadmap for move in, move out cleans. And I have literally seen cleaning business owners make up their mind, I don't do move out cleans because they're too hard. What does that mean? Too hard? Well, what that means is I can't make any money. They blow up in my face. I bomb them. They're too unpredictable. We can't nail the customer's expectations. It's not worth it, right? That's what that means. You shouldn't have to ever turn down business. And that's like saying, people are saying, here's some money. Would you like it? And you're like, no, it's too hard. If you do it right, it's not too hard. So how to nail it on those move in, move out clean so you don't have to turn down the work. I mean, your marketing dollars that you spend got your phone to ring. Why on earth would you want to tell people 20 to 30% of the people that call you who want to move out clean? Why would you be willing to tell them, no, thank you, I don't want your money, right? If you could nail it, if you could succeed, you could collect the money. So the move in, move out success roadmap, I'll be sharing that with you. So we have 3 different nights that we're going to be doing this. Plan on about 90 minutes per webinar. So that's why I broke it into 3 evenings. And I realize it's in the month of December, but you know what else you got to do? We got the pandemic. There's not a whole lot, and we're not going to concerts. You know, a lot of people aren't going to church services. We're not going to restaurants and parties. I mean, all the parties have been canceled. What else have you got to do? You might as well up level your business skills. So December 17th, December 21st, that's a Monday night. And then December 23rd, we're going to nail it with the 3rd webinar. It is $27. I don't do anything for $27. My time is worth more than that, but that's my gift to the industry. So get registered. And then if you decide, you know what, I'm not going to be able to make all 3 of those nights because I'm going to be busy one of those nights, I'm going to give you an opportunity to upgrade. So you'll have lifetime access to the replays, downloadable handouts and forms. And so you can upgrade and spend more. But if you can be there live, you can just spend $27 and be there live and take notes and learn. And trust me, even if you only make it to 1 session for $27, any of these 5 things on this list that it could save you are worth tens of thousands of dollars each year to your business. We want you to nail those first-time cleans, not bomb them. We want you to nail it. So go to DebbieSardoneTraining.com/first-time cleans. Super simple. Go there and get registered. Shoot, I might just raise this thing up to a whole $97 here in a couple of weeks, right before the event, because the $27 is insane. But okay, here's a couple of great comments. Somebody said, so exciting, and I'm so glad you're excited. Libby said, we made a service autopilot form for our team leader. Woohoo! And it's working. Isn't that great? All righty. This is another Facebook user said, I'm already signed up. Guys, get signed up. It doesn't even make sense not to. Oh, let's see here. I love the vacant cleans, but it can be so hard. We are struggling with our 2 newest techs right now. Perfect timing. You can make so much money on move in, move out cleans. So let's nail them. All right. The dates are, and if you go to my the registration page, will show you the dates, but it's December 17th, and they're at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. So December 17th, December 21st, and December 23rd. They're about 90 minutes each, so carve out the time. So 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. if you're in the Central Time Zone, or 5 p.m. to about 6:30 if you're in the Eastern Time Zone. And who said that? Signing up right now, Rhonda. Yay. Very cool. Let's see here. Where is my post that I put in? Was that Audrey I think I saw here? I don't know if I saw her in here or not. Let's see. And we document with pictures. Oh, wow. How bad the space actually was. Yeah, pictures are helpful, but you know, it's kind of an after the fact. When you have to defend your work, you're already losing ground, right? So you really want to be able to nail it on the front end. We have had 2 this week that tried to talk us down, talk down to our rock stars. It happens, but I have to think our culture makes it worth it, and we stick up for our techs. Makes it easier for our staff to handle. Yeah, I mean, you know, we can't control bad behavior from customers. Obviously, that's always a possibility. But let's see here. Let me just put that back in there. You know, at the end of the day, as long as you do your part the right way, you know, we can't help it when customers are crazy. But oftentimes we bomb on the job because we were missing some of the steps in the roadmap to success when it comes to move in, move out cleans, or just the first time clean, or teaching and training the team leader how to lead that job to success. All right, guys. So that's all I had for you tonight. I just wanted you to be fully aware of what happens when you bomb that first time clean. Number one, you lose the repeat business. Number two, you're going to lose the referring business. They're not going to refer you when you bomb. Number three, you're losing money, leaving money on the table. Number four, you're frustrating your team and they work hard. And number five, you lose scores, you lose review ranking. And we don't like that. We need the top reviews online to compete in this highly competitive world. All right, guys. So thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you go and get registered. And if you have not registered for CBF Live yet, go get registered for CBF Live. I can't wait to see you in Dallas. Actually, technically Fort Worth this year, April 15th, 16th, and 17th. We're going to have an amazing time. Imagine being in a room with 300 other residential cleaning companies. Yes, we will wear masks. Yes, we'll be washing hands and using sanitizer. Of course, we will do proper social distancing and we won't be hugging and shaking hands, but we will be learning how to make more money and how to live better if you own a residential cleaning company. We're going to cover the new normal, growing fast in the new normal, turning crisis into opportunity at our April event. So 2 great things coming up, guys, both of them crazy low cost. So go take advantage. All right. I think I smell dinner being cooked, so I am going to run. Thank you, Libby, for posting cbflive.com. See you guys there, and we'll see you on the webinar soon. Take